So as is customary for this time of year, we can ask the obvious question of what is gratitude? Now I'm going to just cut straight to the chase and say that gratitude, true authentic gratitude, is vulnerability. So let's dig into why that is. Now, over the course of numerous explorations, talking with many people, trying to dig into what happiness means in my life, what flow is, what spirit is, all these various questions about being in this world. Things have been offered as to gratitude being the highest vibrational energy one can put out into the world. I am so grateful for this, that, or the other thing in my life. And that is the highest vibrational energy you can use to express yourself. Or it's been offered as a way of bringing connection between people, between you and me, between you and a loved one, or a total stranger, to be grateful, to offer your inspiration to them and be grateful for what they've given you, a smile, a joke, whatever it might be. And yet, when I really dig into it, when I really experience gratitude in my life, I find that while all those other methods, including it could be gratitude lists. I'm going to write 5 things every day I'm grateful for. Those are all great exercises, and I find those are largely geared towards changing one's mood about daily life. But real gratitude comes from a place of the unknown. It comes from a place of vulnerability where I don't know what's going to happen. I did not know what was going to happen. And then something occurred and it was extremely beneficial to me, or even mildly beneficial, it doesn't really matter. But something that occurred that surprised me. And in that space, when I don't know, and then something happens, I'm vulnerable. It's unpredictable. And that is spirit at work. But that's not the only piece in this. Vulnerability is really comprised of 2 things. That spirit of the unknown, of sitting in the question, of saying, I don't know. And then this other piece, which is the agency of being in this world, of being a human being, of showing up to whatever it is that's going to happen. I had to make the choice to stand in the unknown. That was me. I had to look and hang out with my fear, have a chat with it and say, we're going to keep going. I understand what you're saying, but I'm still going to go to this place. And to step into that unknown is a very powerful thing. And is agency. It is my choice. It is my unique individual choice, my freedom that I have been given as a being in this world, in this universe. And it is those 2 pieces together, a very spirit side of the unknown and a very human, physical side of ego stepping into that unknown. That those 2 things coming together in the total unpredictable and exciting flow of discovery of our lives, that is where gratitude springs forth. That is the space where we say, oh my goodness, I did not know, and I am so grateful that I showed up and these things occurred. And not to say that happens immediately. We all have plenty of experiences in our lives where so much crap has happened, and it may take an entire lifetime to get over. But all of those steps, all of those pieces have brought us to right here, right now, right now. I'm still breathing. I'm still thinking and imagining beauty in this world. And to be in a place where I would not trade any of those things, to be in this moment of discovery, to be in this vulnerability, that is extraordinarily powerful. That is where gratitude springs forth for all things in our lives, for all of the great goodness that occurred, and all of those horrible tragedies that have occurred. And all those things together make us who we are in our most vulnerable place. And how can we not be anything but grateful that we are here? It's not always easy. For some people, never get there. But that is why the rest of us are around to point at it and say, keep going. You're mired in the stuff now, but keep going. You'll get there. And to be grateful to be even having that conversation, because even in those moments we can be seen. That's so powerful. So that's a bit of a roundabout way to talk about gratitude, but really it all boils down to being vulnerable in the unknown and yet being the powerful ones that step forward into it every day and being so grateful for that excitement and that discovery. And where are we going to go? Who knows? So what does it mean to you? Is it gratitude lists? Is it showing up with a smile every day? Is it offering help to people and being grateful for the connection? Is it being vulnerable? What do you think? Tell me. And this may be the last video for the rest of the year. So I will say happy Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for all of you that have ventured into watching this. And I wish you a happy holidays next month as well, as we all venture into this cooler, low light season in the North Americas. And I'll see you again soon.